All right, Trump's back at it again. He had a packed campaign event today. He hasn't tested negative for coronavirus yet. He's unreal. I'm going to tell you what he said. I'm going to tell you what the potential ramifications are. And I'm going to tell you how many coronavirus cases there are right now. But first, let me thank the folks who bring us these live videos. Number one is you guys. If you're members of the Young Turks, you make the Young Turks possible. Hit the join button below on YouTube. You become a Young Turks member. Try to read out your names as we do these videos. Secondly, twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. Yeah, that's a fist and a coffee bean at the same time. twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. That way you help progressive causes like Wolfpack, Rebellion Pack, Just Democrats, etc. Some more tough ads coming out from Rebellion Pack. Look, we try to get progressive brands for you guys, and they obviously Too Strong's not playing. They don't mind going full in to help causes that are going to make the country better, and it's great coffee. So try it out if you can. All right, let's get on with it. So the president, look at all these wonderful Young Turks members. Minimal Chaos, 420, JR Mans, Sean Saka, all you guys. Those are folks who are already members. I can see it because of the badges. Zachary Fluke giving money through Super Chat. Thank you, Zachary. Thank you to all of you guys. All right, let's do it. So President Trump gives a speech at the South Lawn of the White House, and he packs a crowd in there. Candace Owens helped him bring people from Brexit. I saw the pictures. I saw a couple of minorities in the crowd. Normally when we're doing the live show at 6 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday, we can show you the pictures and the videos. I saw a couple of black faces in the crowd, but for a Brexit event, it had an awful lot of white folks in it. So Brexit is supposed to be black exit of the Democratic Party. There ain't no such thing. It's totally made up. It's Candace Owens doing it as a grift. And then they said Back the Blue was also part of this. Like, so theoretically, these are black folks who love police abuse and want to back the police 100% as they get their ass handed to them. And they're all leaving the Democratic Party to find greener pastures in the Republican Party. For what? For what? I don't know if you guys saw Lindsey Graham in a debate yesterday with Jamie Harrison said, oh, no, young black folks and immigrants are welcome in South Carolina anywhere, as long as they're conservative and not liberals. Oh, thank you, Massa. I appreciate it. Okay. I came to this country as a young Muslim immigrant. I'm not going to let no Lindsey Graham tell me where I can and can't go in the United States of America. And so vote his ass out. Rebellion Pack just maxed out to Jamie Harrison to make sure that Lindsey Graham loses, that pathetic bootlicker, now threatening basically violence and bigotry against all of us throughout South Carolina. Oh, if you're a liberal young black man in South Carolina or a woman, what, you're not welcome in certain parts or what, Lindsey Graham, or what? You're going to what? Threaten violence like the bad old days? Vote them all out. Vote them all out. Anyway, back to Trump. So he's like, oh, okay, we're doing great here. I'm glad you guys all came here to Brexit or whatever they think that they're doing. It's every part of it is fake. He then says, if you want to know, our nation is going to defeat this terrible China virus, as we call it. Oh, great. You bring minorities together to do racism against another ethnic group. Okay. So classic Trump. Kyle Cushing, thank you for joining. All these folks just joined up. I'm going to read your names in a second. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Now, he also said about coronavirus, it's going to disappear. It's disappearing. Okay, almost the entire White House has coronavirus right now. They're all coronavirus positive. Kayleigh McEnany, Kellyanne Conway, Donald Trump, Melania Trump, Ronna McDaniel, the head of the Republican Party, Bill Stepien, the campaign manager for Donald Trump, Chris Christie, the guy who helped him prepare for debates, Stephen Miller. They all have coronavirus. I literally can't name other than Mark Meadows, I can't name a single prominent member of the White House that is connected to the president that doesn't have coronavirus. That's amazing, isn't it? And he's like, oh, it's disappearing. Dude, you're coronavirus positive right now as we speak. What do you mean it's disappearing? So they refuse to tell, his guys are on TV and none of them will answer a very simple question. When's the last time Donald Trump tested negative for coronavirus? Either before he had the disease or after he had it. Now, before, it looks like he was hiding it for way longer than we realized. Oh, by the way, Hope Hicks also has it, of course. By the way, Chris Christie spent 7 days in the hospital. Oh, just routine. Then his friends started sending out messages. They're not doing well. Okay. Oh, he's going to get one of these folks killed. Okay. So, but, okay, before you were hiding it, and it looks like maybe he was hiding it during the debate. Is there some chance he was trying to give it to Joe Biden by being in the same room maskless with him? There is no end to what kind of a monster Donald Trump is. So, okay, that's in the past. Now, today, if he tested negative for coronavirus, you don't think they'd tell folks? They'd scream it from the rooftops. He'd have gone out on the South Lawn and be like, I tested negative. I'm already pested. In fact, he came out early. That was weird, right? And I don't know, there's speculation to see, are they worried he's going to get tired, etc. And so, but the one thing's for sure, they have never said since he got it that he has tested negative. You know what that means? You think they're not testing the president of the United States? They're not testing him daily, twice a day? Of course they're testing him. That means he's still coronavirus positive and contagious. And these fools show up to an event. Now, the pictures I saw, most of them were wearing masks. They were told to wear masks coming in. That's good. Thank you. All right. I appreciate it because it's not just about them. It's about who they're going to spread it to. But they're packed in like sardines. And the requirement was that you must show a mask to come in. But it was not to wear a mask. You don't have to necessarily wear a mask. So they packed these guys in like sardines at a super spreader event in the White House, at the White House, with Trump, who's coronavirus positive, leading the event. There is no end to their stupidity. There is no end to their lack of empathy. And then he talks about, oh, don't worry, our medicine is going to, and science is going to cure it. What medicine? What science? I believe in medicine and science, and I believe we've got some good folks out there working on therapeutics, on vaccines, etc. And I hope you listen to the doctors and scientists. But there ain't no doctor or scientist telling you to do a super spreader event where you'd pack in people for no reason at all. I know it's for his vanity, his glory, his political ambitions, but for no health reason, for no other reason than to go pack them into the same place. It makes no sense. And then he says it's disappearing. Well, not only does he have it currently, which already ends the conversation about whether it's disappearing. Not only does his entire staff have it, so guess how many people died from coronavirus yesterday? I'm going to take a moment here, and I want you to really think about it. Is it 5 folks, 10 folks? Is it as bad as 100 folks? Whatever you think is the guess, okay? I'm going to read out some member names while I have a chance here, because sometimes they disappear if I don't do it quickly enough. And then I'll tell you the answer of how many people died from it, how many people had the cases, etc., and give you one more super important fact, okay? So right now, let me read out some members, though, who just joined. Abstract Master just joined. Courtney Beaumont, thank you for being a fan from Australia and do super chat. Ashley Rogers just joined. Sheila Collins just joined. Isaiah Davenport and Nick Grupayeget. Oh, there's no way that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, Nick. Jonathan C. just joined. Lee Verrett just joined. Myron Rivas just joined. OG Ace just joined. Let me read out a couple more names here. Tracy B86, Tim Thompson, thank you for the super chat. Kilder H, thank you for the super chat and for being a member for all that time. Shevin C, and I think I read Kyle Cushing already. Aaliyah in 8K something. Aaliyah, thank you, appreciate it. I got to keep going. Okay, so guys, the correct answer is just yesterday, 1,000 Americans died from coronavirus. Curious Henry, thank you for the super chat. 1,000 Americans died yesterday from coronavirus. Not across the world, just here in America. Disappearing how? Okay, now, what? How many people got coronavirus yesterday? 57,000. 57,000, okay? Now, that doesn't sound like disappearing to me. In fact, it's peaking. That's the biggest number since mid-August. So 2 months later, it's going back up, because people aren't taking precautions. They're looking at Trump. Trump's not wearing a mask. Almost all the right-wingers are like, I'm done with it. Oh, Trump, they think Trump recovered. So they're like, it's no problem. So what's happening? The cases are going back up. So we're not anywhere near past it. And that's just a fact. And meanwhile, this guy's claiming he believes in science. It's a sick joke. So he now says he's going to start doing rallies again. I'm going to say it one last time. He's not even coronavirus negative at this point. He is highly contagious. So the guy is completely and utterly out of control. And you know, look, the press has gotten much tougher on him, and I'm glad about that. Austin Goss, thank you for joining. Really appreciate it, brother. And Mental Wisdom, you as well. Thank you. But if they didn't affect anyone else, and they didn't basically infect anyone else, Gene Antoine, before I go, thank you, brother, for using Super Chat. If they didn't infect anyone else, then do all the super spreader events you want. Go bathe in your coronavirus. I'm sick of trying to help them. I mean, they keep, oh, hey, guys, you might want to protect yourself and your families because I don't want you to get sick and healthy. Oh, yeah, you're trying to control my life. All right, no, I don't want to control your life. Go get sick if you want, okay? But just don't infect anyone else. But they won't listen. They won't listen. And the minute they leave that super spreader event, guaranteed they're going to take their mask off and potentially infect their family, friends, and whoever else happens to be near them. Matthew DeVitas, thank you for joining. Hit the join button below. It's really easy. You guys make a giant difference. Steph Kent, thanks for using Super Chat, and AZ for joining. Guys, we do this show together, and we're going to get change together. I can't wait for this election to be over so we can start fighting the establishment together and win that fight. Dan Brown, thank you for joining. Okay, and that's why I appreciate our sponsors too. We'll put the links down below for twostrongcoffee.com/TYT. Just Trish, great to see you again. Frank Fletcher, thank you guys. And Skeet Wood, just joined. Guys, when we do this together, Grizzly Travis, then they can't stop us because we're not the Young Turks, you're the Young Turks. They can't stop your voice. And we got to get this out loud and clear. But job one right now, I love the handle of I love you guys, and thank you for sending in a super chat. Guys, so job one right now is get the lunatic out of the White House. So once we do that, then we can go back to fighting the establishment and giving them hell. So just tell everybody you know, by God, vote, tyt.com/vote. That tells you where to vote, how to vote. It directs you to your state sites, etc. Vote early in person if you can. If not, vote mail in. And right now, the great news is, and I'll leave you on this, we got them in a full-scale panic. Lindsey Graham's in a panic. Even Cornyn's in a panic. They're now worried about Mississippi. Mike Espy, support him in Mississippi. If they're worried about Mississippi, that means they're going to get politically slaughtered across the board. Trump killed them by dissuading Republican voters from sending in mail-in ballots. That's awesome. I love it. Let's finish him politically. Sad Panda just joined. I love these guys. Nadia, thank you for using Super Chat. Tim Thompson does it again. Thank you, Tim. Henry Hamilton just joined. Nilbog1 just joined. Burden White with a great Super Chat. Love you guys. I'll see you and do more videos tomorrow. Thanks to all of you. We'll be back.